All of us have our different demons. And every single problem has its specific solution. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who guides you to that. But the first thing you have to have is a sense of urgency. As Imam Hassan al-Basri rahimahullah said, رَحِمَ اللَّهُ إِمْرَأً شَغَلَتْهُ عُيُوبُهُ عَنْ عُيُوبِ النَّاسِ. May Allah have mercy on a person who is too busy with his own faults to be worried about anybody else's faults. A sense of urgency. I've got to make my relationship right with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The first one, eliminate the poisons in your life that aren't allowing you to change. You have to recognize the poisons in your life that will prevent you from coming close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Do you really think Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to give you khushu' in your salah when your eyes have been all over the place all day and all of a sudden you think you're going to go to salah and salah is going to be okay? Your qalb is a space. When you fill it up with anything else, you're not going to have any space for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in there. The very first step to making that change as an individual, eliminate the things in your life that are a hindrance to you excelling in your relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Get rid of those things before you go do good deeds. Number 2, an ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. You know, some people, subhanAllah, they wait for really bad things to happen. They wait to see the consequences of their sins before they change those things. Every single action that you commit, every single sin that you commit goes through the following stages. Number 1, it's a fatrah, passing thoughts. Number 2, it becomes a fikrah, settled thought. You start thinking about it. Shaitan caught your gaze with something. Let me start thinking about this. After I've entertained the thought enough, Shaitan has told me about how great the benefits of this action are going to be. And essentially, we commit sin because we think that it's going to serve some sort of benefit to us. We think it's going to give us some sort of pleasure. And it usually does for a temporary time. Then it becomes a niyyah. I have the intention to commit that sin. Once I've made the intention to commit something, nothing's going to stop me. Then it becomes azimah. I'm determined to commit that sin, no matter what stops me. Once you have azimah, it becomes amal. It's surfaced. It became action. Once it becomes action, it becomes adah, becomes a bad habit. Once you have a systemized sin in your life, trust me, that will kill your dua, that will kill your salah, that will kill your opportunity to get close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Number 3, keep it simple sunnah. Rasulullah ﷺ tells us that when a person goes to his grave, it's not that he's going to want to come back and he's going to want to establish khilafah, liberate Palestine, those types of things, build a new masjid and those types of things. Yes, those are great things. I'm not saying those are bad things. But when you go to your grave, what are the things that you're praying for? What are the things that you miss? He would come back and wish he could just offer 2 rak'ahs so that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala might forgive him with those 2 rak'ahs. Find something small in your life that you're capable of doing and stick with it. Eventually that will accumulate. Eventually that might be the cause of you entering into Jannah. The most beloved actions to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, adwamuha and qalla. The most consistent of them, even if they're very small. How much time do you kill at a red light going to work? How much time do you kill in front of the TV? How much time do you waste of your life that you could be planting trees and palaces in Jannah? That's change. Keep it simple, sunnah. Number 4, on your way to becoming a good Muslim, don't become a crappy human being. Becoming a more religious person should not make you a jerk. It should not make your character worse. It should not make you more condescending towards people. It should make you more humble. It should make you more loving. It should make you more compassionate. It should make you more caring. Don't become a terrible person on your way to becoming a good Muslim. What's going to be judged on the Day of Judgment? Your khuluq. That's the heaviest thing, your character. And when you have nasty manners, that is a reflection that on the inside you are actually devoid of iman.